Hi, my name is David Cunningham, and today I will be showing you how to top the perfect pizza, or that's at least how I like to think about it. And so, with this pizza, I will be using what I like, and it is the Jiffy Pizza Crust. This is super cheap. It's only like 50 cents at the grocery store, and you can find them pretty much everywhere. And so I've already pre-made the pizza. It's been in the oven, so it's ready to be topped, and so we'll be doing that. And I have been making pizza my entire life. I love pizza. It's my favorite food. So I've done this many times, so it's good to listen to me, obviously. And so here we go. First thing we need to talk about here is the sauce. This is the sauce I like to use because it's nice and thin. This sauce is Chef Boyardee. If you don't like thin sauce, you like a little chunkier sauce, you can work with like Prego, or you can even use marinara sauce if you want. But this is the sauce I like. And so we have some sauce here prepared, and here's the pizza. And so using a tablespoon here, I will be putting 3 tablespoons of sauce on here, and then I will be spreading it out to see if that is enough, depending on how I feel about the sauce on any given day. And it's not looking like quite enough, so I'm going to put another 2 spoonfuls on here. And I'm going to spread that out nice and evenly. And as you can see, you're starting to get little pools of sauce, which means you've got enough sauce and you're good to go. And this might change a little bit if you have the chunky sauce. It might be a little more difficult to spread and stuff like that. But and that's the sauce out of the way. And now we have the most important part, or at least as far as I'm concerned, the most important part, is the cheese. Here we have some triple cheddar cheese, and that will be the basis of what we're using. And then we have some mozzarella cheese, which I'll be putting on top of the triple cheddar. And then to top it all off, I have some sliced mozzarella to kind of spread out over the top. And so I will be taking this cheese and liberally applying it, because you never can have too much cheese. And I like to apply it until you can only barely see the sauce under the cheese. So we like to evenly spread it out here. And that's still not looking like quite enough, so we'll add a little bit more here. And as you can see, you can just kind of see the sauce through the cheese. That means it is perfect. And then we move on to the mozzarella, which we just use a nice little layer on top. Not too much. Alright, and there we go. And then finally, we take some of our sliced mozzarella, and I will tear it into little bitty pieces here. And this is so I can spread it out a little more evenly, so you don't get a big old chunk of mozzarella melting in the middle of your pizza. So we spread this out nice and evenly. That's pretty good right there. And we have our cheese done. Looking pretty good. Now we move on to my favorite part, or at least my favorite topping, non-cheese topping, which is pepperoni. You can add whatever kind of toppings you want. You're not limited to just pepperoni. But I personally really only like pepperoni, so that's all I ever put on it. So I like to pay attention to where I'm going to cut the pizza into fourths here, and I like to make sure that I avoid putting any pepperoni in line of getting cut, because I like my pepperoni nice and full size, not chopped into pieces. That way when you bite into it, you get a nice crunch instead of the crunch kind of being taken away from being cut. Alright, and now that is done. So we've got that in. Now I'll be putting that in the oven. And unfortunately, I don't have enough time for that at the moment. But here's the final product. And so this product is pizza is very easy to make. It's super customizable, as you can see. You can add on whatever you want. You can take all it off. You don't even have to use marinara sauce. You can use white sauce. You can use anything. It's like the perfect food as far as I'm concerned, because you can make any food you want, and it's good to go. And I hope that has inspired you into making your own pizza. And And my sister is on the camera here. I forgot to mention that. She's my audience here. And we're good. You can stop, Meg.